Hey everyone, I've got a bit of a different video for you today. I'm going to be doing something that I very rarely will probably ever do on this channel, and that is I'm going to be doing a video showing you some of the stuff that I'm planning on selling. So yes, all the stuff that you see here is stuff I'm planning to sell off. So if any of you guys are interested, then please let me know and we'll see what happens. I'll go ahead and I'll test everything and show you absolutely everything, just so you guys know, that everything does work properly and all that type of stuff. I'm not the type of person that's just gonna say, oh yeah, here's all this stuff and then that's it. I am gonna show you guys all the stuff working properly or what might not work properly. But I've got a bit of a mix of different things. I've got some New South Wales, I've got some Victorian, also with just a mix of cheap and pretty nice stuff. Some of this stuff has barely been used, such as these wagons and these two locos right here. But there is some other stuff like the second-hand, the more cheap stuff like this that I have used quite a bit when I was a kid, but not so much anymore. But with that being said, I'll go ahead and start testing all of the second-hand rolling stock and locos first. And at the end, I'll tell you the prices that I do consider maybe giving these, and yeah, we'll see what happens. So to start things off, we'll do this loco. Now, I'm not exactly sure what type of loco this is. It might be, I think, sort of based either on an S or 44 maybe. I know it's meant to be a New South Wales livery, but I'm not sure if there's a certain name for the loco or not. But just to show you, it does work. It is a bit jumpy, so... But usually after when it warms up a little bit, it is a bit better. And as you can see, the light does work on it. This used to be my main train for a long time. And it was pretty much my first ever train I ever reviewed on my channel. But yeah, as you can see, it needs a little bit of a bump sometimes to get it working. But as you can see, usually when it moves, it is rather kind of smooth. So the price I'm thinking with this is between $25 and maybe $30 for something like this. I know it definitely isn't like the best runner and all that, so I'm not obviously going to go for too high a price or anything like that. But yeah, as you can see, it does run pretty well. So let's go ahead and quickly take a look at all the second-hand rolling stock. So these three pieces of rolling stock actually did come with this locomotive here. I forgot to mention that this is actually all part of a train set. Annoyingly, I did actually get rid of the box and the extra track because I didn't really need it anymore. But as saying, I still got the loco and rolling stock, and they're the obviously main part that most people would want anyway. But yeah, here you go. So as you can see, they are just plastic wheels, so it isn't that smooth, and they aren't that heavily detailed, but I think they are pretty alright. Some of them are missing the little, like, clip here. If we just look in a little bit, see if, yeah, as you can see, some of them are missing the little high thing. But all the carriages have at least one of these that are connected to it, so it's not that they can completely disconnect that easily. But yeah, all this was in a train set. As far as how much I think I would want to do it, maybe maybe about $10 or something like that per wagon, maybe a bit less, maybe about, I don't know, $5, $10, something like that. I think that's an alright price. So those are the, I guess, train set. Loco and carriages. Just tell me what you think, if you think it's a good deal. If I'm selling this for about $25, $30 for the engine, plus $5 or $10 for the rolling stock, it's about $50 to $60, so I don't really think it's that big deal of a price, but yeah, again, you can let me know. Anyway, let's go ahead and take a look at the other two second-hand, or should I say, just cheap carriages. I don't know why I keep saying second-hand. Well, I guess these will end up being second-hand at some point, if any of these guys, or any of you guys want to have any of it. But I do have a brown flatbed, and I have the same type of one but just a green one. And although you can't see, it does have the same type of couplers as what these ones do have. And I'm looking to probably sell them for about, again, maybe $5–10 each. Because unlike, yeah, these ones, these do come in a box. I'm not going to be able to take them out because they've got the same plastic wheels and couplers, so I don't really think there's a point of showing them off. Next up, we'll take a look at some of these coaches. So yeah, this one, trust me, this is the most knackered one. And yeah, this one I definitely wouldn't sell for that much. The other ones are fine, it's just this one that has, yeah, that kind of problem. So let me go ahead and get another one. And just to show you, see if I can do this one-handed. Here's what they look like. Again, not too heavily detailed, but looks okay. And I got, again, the same type of couplers as before. So if you wanted to, you could hook that Loco up with this. As you can see, it's not a bad, like, smooth runner, but again, it is just plastic wheels, so it isn't like the best runner. But overall, there's about 4 of these, 3 of them which are good, I promise you. And this one is the only one that is missing like a little clip that's that you meant to put through here in the bogey, and then yeah, it would go under there. Yeah, here you go. That's the little black thing there. Yeah, I lost it somehow. But like I said, apart from that, all the other coaches, or 3, are actually good. So as far as price, I'll probably again do this for like maybe $10 or $15 each. I got these for about $35, I think $40 or something like that each, which I think is a little bit much for these. So for second hand, I think $10–15 again is probably not too bad for these. They've got a little bit of interior detail in there too. They've got some seats, and the glass it's meant to be there. It's not too bad as well looking. But so those are, I guess you could say, yeah, those coaches. I know the boxes do look a bit knackered. That pretty much was exactly the way I was when I bought them from the shop I used to go to. But let's go ahead and now take a look at some of these sheep wagons. So these ones I have barely used. Literally, I have only used them once, and I can definitely prove that to you, because if you don't know, these things are actually meant to have some separately fitted detail you can glue on, and as you can see, they're still there and they have not been glued on. In fact, yeah, you can actually see, there you go. As you can see, they are not glued on yet, although you do have one side that is glued on. So these are known as, I think, just F something. Again, I'm not really the biggest expert with these particular wagons, but just to show you how well it runs. You can see it does run very beautifully, because it does obviously have metal wheels. But yeah, probably out of all the wagons I'm giving away, these ones would probably be my favourite if I was to, you know, get them for second hand or whatever. These things are roughly about $80 to $90 each, which I think is a little bit ridiculous. I mean, yeah, they look nice, but I don't think they are worth that much. And although I can't like show you on scale wise, they are very light. If you do own some, you probably will know what I'm talking about. But just know, if you don't have them, they are actually quite a bit light. So but I'll quickly show you another one. This is a different version one you can get, but pretty much the same deal. Again, the doors haven't been used. So yeah, I'm being true when I say this. These things have only ran like once at most. But yeah, as you can see. So this one is known as, oh okay, it's an F2. Okay, well yeah, again, I'm not the biggest expert, but I think for what I heard, the reason why that there is one side where the doors are open is so you can add your own sheep or something, which probably makes the most sense. But these are roughly around the same price. I think these are like, yeah, $70 or $80, maybe 90 as well. I should tell you on here. Oh, there you go, yeah, about 90 bucks pretty much. And again, just like with the other one, it is very light. As you can see, it runs very well now. And just to quickly show off, I'm not gonna probably run these ones because obviously they're the exact same, but I've got another one of these. And I've also got a free pack as well of the see-through ones. And again, these ones have never been used pretty much, only ran once. And you can definitely also tell because, I mean, look at the box, it's virtually brand new. But it's also got no doors glued onto it, not a single one does. So, like saying, these are pretty much, yeah, spank brand new, never really been touched. So I think all up for, what is it, yeah, 6 of them. So there's about 6, and a pack is usually, well, let's see, just so people believe me. There you go, it's nearly 270. So if I'm correct, I roughly spent about around $4 something to $500 something dollars around that. I think it's like maybe $540 or something like that. I'm thinking, because obviously these are virtually brand new, they've of course never really been touched or used, and you can definitely tell because I haven't glued the doors on too, and the packaging is all pretty much good. I'm probably looking at maybe selling these for about $300 exactly, I think. I mean, you might as well say you are pretty much getting 2 of them for free, virtually. Maybe even 3 of them. But I think, yeah, maybe $350 at most, but I think I'd be happy with just $300. But between $3 to $350, I think, for, say, the whole lot, if someone wanted to buy the whole lot. As far as maybe just a free pack, I'm maybe thinking maybe 130 or something like that, maybe. I mean, I'll just have thought about it if someone wants to get it all together. But I definitely would only make the single ones like $30, $40. I wouldn't probably go above that, because I partly don't think these are really worth that much. Like, again, they do look very nice, but for how light they are and stuff like that, like, yeah, they are a nice wagon, but I still don't think they're worth nearly $100 per wagon. I'd probably say $60, $70 is probably the most you should spend, especially on one of these that has less of the see-through things. But anyway, again, if you're really interested, let me know. And if you do want the whole lot, between $350 I think would be a good, I think it's a fair amount. Now though, let's go on to our last things I'm planning to sell. Now these things aren't Victorian. These are both New South Wales 85 classes. And these are both in quite interesting liveries. We do have one in the, I think it's Freight Corp or something. Yeah, I think it's Freight Corp. But it's 8506 in a Freight Corp livery. And we also have a Indian Red 1-2. And just like with these wagons, these things have barely ran at all. I think I have maybe run these a little bit more than the other ones, but they've got the instructions. And also, you might have noticed that, yes, I have planned to sell these at one point, and this is still a price I think I will go for, because again, they are virtually, again, brand new. Let me go ahead and move this other stuff out the way. As you can see, it does seem to run pretty smoothly. Let's head back. Something else that you might be able to see is that it also has like a little light on the nose. I think it's meant to be a small E or something. So from what I heard, these were meant to be freight locos during their time. But yeah, as you can see, it does seem to run very smoothly, and so it, oh god, that's nearly a whack. But like saying, these things have barely been used, so they should run pretty much brand new. So if you want to know what number this is 8504. So that is the number for that one. I'll quickly go ahead and get the Railcorp one out and we'll see how that one runs. Well, it seems to run fairly smooth just like the other one. What I like about this one is I think this one has the ditch lights and the other one doesn't now. So yeah, that's what I kind of like about with this one. But yeah, just like the Indian Red, it seems to run pretty smoothly. So yeah, there you go everyone. That is the 85 classes for you. They do seem to run pretty smooth. Well everyone, that is everything that I'm planning to go ahead and sell. So if any of you guys want any of these things, there's two ways that I could probably do it, although there is one that I would prefer to the other. Probably the one way that I think would be better, and this is only if you guys can do it, is I go to a train club called the Cryo Model Railway Club, usually on Saturdays from 12 PM to 5 PM. So if you have something that you really want and you let me know and you can come to the train club during that weekend, I'll make sure to bring the stuff to you and we can deal with the sellout there. And the second way that I can probably give this stuff to you is on Facebook, although it is going to be a little bit more tricky for me because I'm not really sure how to do online stuff. But if you look on my Facebook, if you do have one, if you just look in Jai's story, there's a picture of a B class, and if you want to go on private messenger, then we can do it that way. But apart from those two ways, I don't really think I'm going to put them on eBay or anything like that, because I'm not really keen to doing it that way, because I've got no idea how all that stuff kind of works. But overall, yeah, if there's anything that you like here, you can let me know on YouTube comments or Facebook, or you can come to the train club and pick up some of the stuff if you really want it. Anyway, that is the end of this quick, interesting video. So again, if you guys want any of this stuff, let me know in the comments or messenger, and we'll see what I can do. But overall everyone, take care, and I will see you in my next video, whenever that will be. Bye bye.